Virgo, welcome to your first 2 weeks of May reading. My name is Crow and welcome to the Crow Walk channel. I just wanted to say to you that I appreciate your time and listening. And on that topic of listening, feel free to listen to your own intuition, what resonates with you during this reading. Take it into consideration if you feel so inclined. If not, then leave it. Anything that comes up, thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions, things that are happening on the outside, they are part of this reading and a part of the co-creation. Today we are going to be using the 33 Masters Oracle created by yours truly. I've created an Oracle deck, and then we're going to be getting some wisdom from the animals. But first and foremost, we just want to clear the space, so feel free to tap into this energy of clearing. Virgo, some of you are wanting to move. Some of you want to get out of that hustle and bustle energy. I have some spirit is playing some moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I mean, the dead presidents, I don't know, it's kind of random, but if you know the dead presidents and this song speaks to you, then this is definitely for you. Perhaps that is a message from a past loved one. For some of you, all right? Moving into the country, yeah, maybe some of you want to move. And that's okay if you want to move. Plan it out. Virgo, you've got a plan. And that's okay. There are some cards that are upside down and already, which is random. Okay, and last but not least, all right, so we got 4 animal cards for you. The first one that we're going to talk about is the whale. The whale is about memory. So you as a Virgo, it's sort of like, it kind of goes with the archetype of being a Virgo. The whale medicine, and that is the record keeper of the family, like the responsible one, really just taking care of people. The whale is also like the hall monitor of the sea, and they're so beautiful that they contribute, they get rid of most of the CO2 situation that's going off in our life. Like there's a lot of carbon monoxide, right? So they are real contributors to their community. They are essential. All right, you are essential, Virgo. For those of you who are listening to this, and if you do want to move, maybe you're feeling like this is a loss for your community, but you're going to be essential no matter where you go. It's not like if you change the situation that part of you is just going to disappear. It's really good for you to understand this and be grounded in this, Virgo. Like wherever you go, your skills, your talents are going to come with you. It's not just this one scenario where like you get to shine. This is about deep memory. For some of you, it's a really great time to get an Akashic record reading. So the whales are sort of like the memory keepers from past lifetimes as well. This is how I read them. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna find it anywhere else if you do the Google search, but whatever. It's a really good time to do a past life reading to remember some certain skills that are wanting to come through from your past lifetimes, from a time where you were spending much more time during the water, you were fluid, and you lived in a community. So, do a past life reading. With past life readings, if you get it with the right person, you can also get a clearing. So it's a good time to remember, like memory, like deep memory. Think about how deep that whales dive. Some of them are standing down there for 15, 20 minutes and then coming up, for air. Maybe longer, all right? Now we have the owl medicine, and it's in reverse. Somebody in your circle is trying to deceive you. Maybe it's you. Whoever it is, don't let them manipulate you anymore, all right? Owl in reverse is about deception, okay? So there's some people in your circle, and it could be professional, it could be personal, it could be associative. Like, Virgo, just see through it, see through that nonsense, and we can be deceived by somebody without seeing it coming. That happens. You're not going to be in control of every single situation and how everybody's acting a fool, right, in their lives. Sometimes we take it out on ourselves, and I'm saying this for a reason. For some of you Virgos, maybe you've been just taking it out on yourself, and understand, like, you can only be deceived as long as you allow yourself to continually be deceived. Meaning, like, in the beginning, it's like, oh, I didn't know. But some of you know better now. No. Get that out of your life. Mixed with the snake card, I mean, there's some snakes in your life. All right? Get rid of it. Get out of it. Use those owl talons and get them out of your life. So the next card that we have is the dog card. It's a really great time to find compassion. A deep, deep compassion for whatever your life situation is. It feels like for some of you, you are in between like a crossroads of decision making, like, and it's good to be loyal to you. There's only going to be one person that's going to experience your entire life, and that is you. All right? Giving compassion to yourself. You know, some of you who are watching this while you're on the bus or in transportation, this is specifically for you. I can see you right now. All right? This is for you. Your loyalties are lying towards everybody but yourself. And, you know, some of us like the idea of, oh, you know, I'm a loyal person, I'm a loyal this, I'm a loyal that. I just urge you, you know, to understand, and do you want to be a beaten dog archetype? All right? Or do you want to be free? Some of you, it's time to leave that marriage. You know, I wouldn't say that, like, if you're looking for confirmation and you want to leave your marriage, here it is. It's not something that I usually say, but it's, there's a group of souls out there who are really, really just like in their gut, they're not listening to their gut. And, you know, it's going to be a transition period, whatever you decide, but listen to yourself. Some of you, maybe it's time to like experience that puppy dog energy, all right? That renewed sense of healing and love, right? Dogs are just so full of love. We need some love here for Virgos, like, just taking a moment. Shower some love into your life, okay? Like some real heart balm, right? You know, it's okay. You know, dogs are just like happy in the mud. Like, even if you don't like dogs or you don't have access to dogs, watch some cute little puppy videos, or, you know, maybe your neighbor has a dog that you can't stand. Like, see it from a different lens, all right? Love on those dogs, love on yourself, and be aware of, for some of you, again, with the transportation, just being mindful of when you're being transported or somebody else is driving, like what's going on around you. If there's dogs barking, it's a sign for you to just pay attention to your surroundings. I don't know, maybe it might be a good thing, maybe it might be just a neutral thing, or it might be, you know, sharing like some danger Will Robinson energy that's coming through. Just be mindful, pay attention. You don't have to get paranoid about it. It's just like, be aware, right? Sometimes we're not aware of other impending dangers in our life when we're so just like caught up in this like heartbroken, or, you know, the other scenario that's coming through hot is people who want to move. You want to move jobs, you want to move on, you want to move out to the country, you want a more peaceful life. It's okay. It's okay to know that about yourself and make a plan and not get too distracted. Last but not least, as far as the animal energies, we have the snake. So snake is slithering into, you know, sometimes it's okay to shed your skin. The thing about snake, in order to embody the medicine, the spirit medicine of snake, You have to ingest poison, okay? You have to ingest poison, you have to transmute it. I'm talking about real transmutation, y'all. Transmutation, yes. I'm talking about real transmutation, y'all. I'm talking about real transmutation. Alchemy. Some alchemists out there, if you're wondering how to transmute certain energies and things into your life, go back to basics. You skipped a step, okay? Transmuting the poison and turning it into gold. Sometimes it's like shit situations that we're making the best out of. The things that people have said to us, especially with this owl card, y'all, with the things we've been telling, the deception that we've been telling ourselves, you're gonna have to transmute that. You're gonna have to transmute those lies, all right? The things that have been inundating your psyche, your spiritual psyche, clear it out. And the whale's here to help you, and so is the dog. And so is the snake. All these animals are here to help you. They're just sharing different aspects of yourself. So snake is like, maybe it's time to shed your skin. For some Virgos, it's like glow up status. Get that haircut. Yeah, it's like a beauty day, a spa day, makeover, you know. It's not so much about the outside. Yeah, we look good and we feel good. It gives us some extra zhuzh, some pep in our step, you know, move in our groove. But for others of you, and mainly, it's really just about like how it makes you feel. You know, how it makes you feel. Especially during Taurus season, it's about like, you know, we can move into the aesthetics without feeling egotistical. Like, you're beautiful, every single one of you. And it's good to feel that every once in a while and all the time when you are moving through life, when you're walking through life. So far, so good. I look forward to hearing what you Virgos have to say about this. And, whoa, cool. Some of you Virgos, you know, if you want a past life reading, just hit me up in the comments section. I'm happy to give you, bless you with a discount. I pulled the Crow Walk card. I'm going to tell you all about Crow Walk. It's about talking the talk and walking the walk, right? We have, crows are emissaries of spirit and spiritual and cosmic law. So imagine bringing that law down and bringing that pathway into your life. It's hard energy, but it's worth it, okay? You feel so much integrity in your life. If you've been saying that you're going to do something and lying about it and you haven't done it to make yourself feel good or better, now is not the time to F around and find out, okay? It's a good time for you to experience your magic. Again, with the alchemists, crows are really great with working with universal and sacred law. And so if some of you are looking for a renewed sense of just life and integrity, this is great. Great. Walking the talk and talking the walk. It's time for you to do that. Like, stop complaining. If you don't like a situation, get out of it. You have free will. You might not seem like it might not seem like it right now. It might not feel like it right now because you might be so trapped in your thoughts. But one step out of your thoughts, it provides enough spaciousness for you to see a little differently. All right? Just get one step out of your thoughts. Deep memory of who the fuck that it is that you are. You are a being of light. That means that you are light. Yeah. For some of you, if you're saying, yeah, bullshit right now, that one was for you specifically. All right. Choices. And this is next to the whale. So we have so many choices. This was similar to another reading that I did for a different sign. I can't remember at this point. But the sentiment is that you inflict a wound every time on yourself when you take something away. You have this idea, no, I can't do that because X, Y, and Z. When you have this, you want to go this way. No, I can't do that because I'm just being so mean to myself and cruel. You have choices. You always have more than one choice. You always have more than two choices. Everybody always has three choices because we have yes, no, and maybe and so. All right? Not choosing is its own choice. That grows exponentially. Bing, 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 bing. Everything happens for a reason in your life. You're just not there to see the reasons yet. Okay? The only reason why we derive meaning is after the fact. You're still in it, Virgo, for some of you. So open yourself up to choices. Like, get some of you need to be shaken out of your paradigm. You need some reinvigoration, like get a different perspective. Clear your mind. I mean, maybe for some of you, you might need to do some ayahuasca. I mean, that really changes your perspective. By the way, I'm not, I don't know, legality and stuff. I'm not telling you need to do ayahuasca. Go to a different country. And actually in California, I think entheogenic medicines are, for spiritual reasons, are legal. If you're in California listening to this, no need for the disclaimer. All right, boundaries and borders. So boundaries and borders are next to the dog card. So this is really just talking about, once again, I have so much empathy for you and compassion for you, Virgo, the ones that are listening to this. I joke and I make light of things, and that's just part of who I am, my nature. But in reality is like, I've tumbled through all of the different cycles multiple times. And I will say this, because the best advice that I can give from my own walk to be in integrity, right, is sometimes we just need to create better boundaries in our minds for ourselves and allow for that to translate out into the world. It takes some time. Not everything is immediate. I mean, we live in like a fastly rapid world. We can just go on and order this. Instant gratification. For what? Your soul isn't growing from instant gratification, Virgo. It's not. So that sometimes translates to having little or no boundaries with ourselves and others. And it's okay for you to have boundaries. It's gonna feel weird and there might be a struggle bus, but that struggle bus is gonna turn into like a Fastly, like a Mustang, or like a I don't know, Viper. Is Viper a car? That's coming through. Anyway, really fast car, right? So that means like things in the beginning might be a little clunky. Give yourself grace and compassion during that period, but it's a great time to set some new boundaries with people. Somebody who's been over talking and they just won't shut up, like, gotta go, bye, hang up the phone, walk away, get out of the situation. Balance and support. So again, with like reaching out to people for support, I don't know if I said this earlier, but if I didn't, then hear it now if you're open to it. Allowing yourself to reach out for balance and support is imperative for you to move forward. Especially, yes, when I mentioned the different perspective, right? A different perspective on things, that's asking for support. And it's okay for you to reach out. Like, you hold a lot of space. Let go of that guilt, like that. It's like guilt for some of you. That person, I guess, that person, the group of people who are traveling right now, Virgos, or thinking of traveling, the guilt, you can leave it behind. Oh my gosh, so much healing through shedding some tears and releasing the guilt of asking for support when you need it, asking for things when you need it. Like, I've asked for this. Why have you not been able to do that? Go somewhere else. The universe is so forgiving and so giving that no matter how many times I've fucked up, literally, there's somebody else to step in. Love always steps in. Love always steps in, Virgo. And I hope that this resonated with you. I'll see you next time. Feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. Peace.